Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve success while others struggle? What if I told you that the key difference lies not in how hard they work, but in how smart they work? Hey everyone, welcome to the Glow Grow Goal channel, your go-to channel for personal development and life transformation. Today, we're diving into the life-changing secret of thinking smarter, not harder, and how it can revolutionize your path to success. Let's get started. Think about it. Every groundbreaking invention, every successful business, every life-changing discovery started with a thought. Not just any thought, but a breakthrough thought. Consider the story of John D. Rockefeller. When the first oil well appeared in America, most people saw it as a risky venture, but Rockefeller saw potential. He had the foresight to invest heavily in the oil industry when others hesitated. His innovative thinking led him to create Standard Oil, which at one point controlled 90% of America's oil refining. Rockefeller didn't stop there. When a new oil field was discovered in Lima with high carbon content, making it difficult to refine, most people saw it as worthless. But Rockefeller saw an opportunity. He invested millions in the field against his board's advice. Within 2 years, his team found a way to refine this sour oil. The price jumped from 15 cents to $1 per barrel, earning the company hundreds of millions in profit. This story illustrates a crucial point. Innovative thinking can turn challenges into opportunities and risks into rewards. By thinking smarter, Rockefeller achieved more with less effort. This embodies the principle of working smarter, not harder. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not Rockefeller. I don't have his resources or opportunities. And you're right, you're not Rockefeller. You're you, with your unique set of experiences, skills, and perspectives. And that's your superpower. Too often, we let ourselves be constrained by what we consider to be golden rules, those unwritten laws that dictate how things should be done. These rules can sometimes be the very things holding us back from working smarter. Let me share a story that illustrates this point perfectly. There was once a skilled carpenter who made a door for himself. He was proud of his craftsmanship. Whenever a part of the door broke, he would meticulously repair it. Years passed, and while his door remained functional, it became a patchwork of repairs. One day, his neighbor pointed out that while he had been so focused on maintaining his old door, he had missed out on creating new, improved doors. This story teaches us a valuable lesson. Sometimes, our expertise can become our limitation. We get so caught up in doing things the way we've always done them that we miss opportunities for innovation and growth. Working smarter means being willing to challenge these golden rules and find more efficient ways of doing things. One of the most powerful tools in thinking smarter is the ability to redefine problems. Often, the solution to a challenge lies not in working harder at the problem as it's presented, but in looking at it from a completely different angle. Take the story of the executive who hated his boss but loved his job. His initial problem was, how do I find a new job that I love as much as this one? But by reframing the problem, he came up with an innovative solution. He had a headhunting firm find a new job for his boss. This left the position open for him to step into. This example shows us that sometimes, the most effective solution comes from completely redefining the problem we're trying to solve. It's about working smarter by using our minds creatively, rather than just working harder at the obvious solution. Thinking smarter often requires the courage to be the first, to try something new, to challenge the status quo, or to take a risk that others aren't willing to take. Remember the story of the two young men in Ohio who started quarrying stone? While one stuck to the conventional method of breaking stones into gravel, the other saw a unique opportunity. He sold the oddly shaped stones directly to florists, recognizing their aesthetic value. This innovative approach led him to become the first in his village to build a tile-roofed house. But he didn't stop there. When the government banned quarrying and mandated tree planting, he again thought differently. While others celebrated the success of their fruit orchards, he cut down his fruit trees to grow willows. Because he realized that with the booming fruit business, there was a shortage of baskets to hold the fruit. 4 years later, he became the first in the village to buy a house in the city. This story reminds us that thinking smarter isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous process of observing, analyzing, and innovating. By consistently looking for smarter ways to work, we will be able to achieve more success with less effort than others. While it's important to learn from others, thinking smarter often requires us to trust our own judgment, even when it goes against popular opinion or expert advice. Consider the story of the young American who loved literature and wrote a novel. When he read it to a famous author, the author's feedback led him to believe he lacked talent, and he gave up his dream of becoming a writer. Years later, another famous author told him that his quick thinking and storytelling abilities were exactly what made a great writer. This story teaches us a crucial lesson. While we should respect expertise, we shouldn't let it overshadow our own intuition and creativity. Thinking smarter means having the courage to believe in your ideas, even when others don't see their potential yet. It's about finding ways to work that align with your strengths and unique perspectives, rather than just working harder at methods that don't suit you. Thinking smarter isn't just about having innovative ideas, it's also about having the foresight to plan effectively and act strategically. Rockefeller's success wasn't just due to his innovative ideas, but also his ability to plan and execute those ideas effectively. He didn't just jump into the oil business blindly, he carefully analyzed the market and made strategic investments. He planned for long-term growth. This reminds us that thinking smarter involves both creativity and strategy. It's not enough to have great ideas, we need to think through how to implement them effectively. By planning smartly, we can often achieve more with less effort, truly embodying the principle of working smarter, not harder. Finally, an essential aspect of thinking smarter is knowing when to change course. It's not about blindly persisting in the face of failure, but about being willing to reassess and adjust our approach when necessary. Think about the story of the lazy squirrel who scattered his food carelessly before winter, ignoring his friend's advice. When winter came, he couldn't find his food and had to beg from others to survive. This taught him a valuable lesson about the importance of planning and being open to good advice. This story reminds us that thinking smarter isn't about stubbornly sticking to our initial ideas. It's about being flexible, learning from our mistakes, and being willing to change our approach when it's not working. Sometimes, the smartest way to work is to recognize when our current method isn't effective and pivot to a new strategy. And if you found value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It will really help our channel grow so we can continue sharing valuable content with you and others. So how can we apply these principles in our daily lives? Here are a few practical tips. 1. Question your assumptions. Challenge the golden rules you've always followed. Is there a smarter way to approach your tasks? 2. Reframe problems. When faced with a challenge, try looking at it from different angles. The solution might lie in redefining the problem itself. 3. Plan strategically. Before diving into a task, take time to plan. A little forethought can save a lot of effort later. 4. Be open to new ideas. Don't dismiss unconventional thoughts. They might just lead to breakthrough solutions. 5. Learn from mistakes. When things don't work out, don't just work harder. Step back, analyze what went wrong, and think of smarter approaches. 6. Trust your intuition. While it's important to learn from others, don't ignore your own insights and creativity. So, what does all this mean for you? It means that the key to unlocking your success lies not in working harder, but in thinking smarter. It means having the courage to challenge assumptions, redefine problems, and try new approaches. It also means being willing to be the first, to trust your judgment, and to pivot when necessary. Thinking smarter isn't a skill you're born with, it's something you can cultivate. Start by questioning your assumptions, looking at problems from different angles, and being open to new ideas. Challenge yourself to think beyond the conventional, to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Remember, every great achievement started with a thought. Your breakthrough could be just one innovative idea away. So, start thinking smarter today, and who knows where it might lead you tomorrow. Now, let me ask you, what's one area in your life where you could apply the principle of working smarter, not harder? What's the most innovative solution you've ever come up with, and how did it impact your life? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. Until next time, keep growing, keep glowing, and keep achieving your goals in life.